welcome to Hedgehog Hollow. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you and your families are having a wonderful day. I am here today to show you a review of the new Holtz Sidekick, which is a new mini die cutting machine from Sizzix. You may have seen lots of things coming up on Facebook and Instagram and all those things of this new release. And if I love it when I play with it, it will be part of our gift guide series, which is coming up in the next couple of weeks as well. Now, I actually have a new space here at the Hollow. You may notice I am a bit higher. I have these wonderful things behind me as well. And because of this, my Vagabond is now behind me over there. And I wanted something that I could have on my desk just for a small thing. So if I wanted to cut out a word, or maybe I was cutting out a stamp and I wasn't using my scan and cut, then I could use this. So I haven't unboxed it, it's still in the box. So let's take a look together. So this is how it comes, beautifully packaged in that signature Holtz packaging. So this is the Sidekick. It's exactly the same packaging as the Vagabond in that lovely brown aged vintage colour. So let's open our box. Now inside you get a set of stamps. So we have an outline here and some tags and things. So this is perfect for making some tags for Christmas if you're going to treat yourself, or on Christmas Day the recipient, or maybe you, could get it out the box and use it straight away. We have some dies in here. We have the tag that coordinates with this, so this piece fits perfectly in the middle there. And then you have the numbers on it as well, so maybe if you're looking to do an advent calendar, it's great because it's got some dies. Also has the embossing folder, again, all coordinates with these other pieces, and you can emboss and cut and everything in this. We also get an instruction manual, which we'll bypass just for the moment. We have an embossing pad, and we have 2 cutting pads. So you could maybe label these. I've labeled them for Maddie, a top and a bottom, or you may just remember, as you've seen, I have glittery ones when I use my Vagabond to go on top, but you have those in there as well. And then we have our lovely little machine. So this is the Holtz Sidekick machine. So let's get started and see how we use it. I'm going to just open up this instruction guide just to make sure I get my sandwich correct. Let me show you what you get in here. You get some tips and techniques. You've got some other bits and pieces over here just with the general attention and be careful of. And then you have some more on the other side as well. So a very comprehensive little guide that goes in there too. So I have some cardstock here already. So to stick our machine down, we're going to pop it down. There's a little suction pad on the bottom here, and you turn this lever, and that is now rock steady. You can see it's actually shaking my table because it's really nice and strong. I'm going to trim this piece down to fit a tag on there. So let's do some cutting. So I have a piece of cardstock I have on top of my cutting mat. I'm going to peel off that tag that came in there, like so. And that one's a little bit small. This one fits much better. So let's just trim a side off here to make it nice and narrow. I'll show you some other ideas I have for it. I'm going to use a piece of my tape, which is now in my drawer here. So this is just surgical tape to hold this in place, like so. And then I'm going to put my other cutting mat on the top there, and we can then roll this through, like so. There we go. And as we all know, cracking means it's working. Always happens with new plates, sometimes even with older ones. And there we have our cutout tag. So we have that little piece in there. So you could either then cut out some numbers. You could stamp this on there, maybe in some white or silver embossing powder, or you could emboss. So we could put this in here and we can then emboss our panel. Let's see if I can line this up quickly. Like so. That looks about right. So I've actually got my cardstock right in this crease here, and I'm hoping that this is going to emboss in the right place. And I'm going to just have a quick look here. It looks like we use, so for wafer embossing plates, we put our cardstock in, we place it on the Sidekick embossing pad like this, and then place a cutting pad on top for your sandwich. So we have the embossing, the grey on the bottom, then we have our embossing folder, and then we have our cutting pad on top. So now I'm going to wind that through. See, it's really easy to use, goes through really carefully. And there we have that embossed piece. So you can see there the embossing that's on there too. So you can do that with it as well. And plus you get those stamps in there too. Now other uses you may want to think about are, so something small like these lovely Mama Elephant stamps. You could just cut these out. These would fit perfectly on that piece there, so you could cut out smaller stamps and things. It's also perfect when you're cutting out words. So if you're creating a Christmas card, you can see here those winter dies from Neat and Tangled that coordinate with the stamp set. This winter will fit on your piece perfectly. So lots of small things that we can put through there, lots of wafer thin dies. You could put maybe some rectangles through here, anything that will fit on this plate here, which you'll be surprised how much does actually fit on there. To say it's really solid, you can see there I'm giving it some movement and it's moving the table opposed to moving the Sidekick. Now I will place some links below this video for you to have a look at. I bought this one from scrapbook.com, Sizzix.com also had them on a great deal for Black Friday and pre-Black Friday sales. Do also check out hedgehoghollow.co.uk. At the top there's a crafty sales link, so we have lots of coupon codes for you, and we'll be updating that every roughly twice a day between Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and all the businesses we work with are small businesses, and then Cyber Monday as well. So we'll be updating all of those for you too. So stay tuned for those. As I say, hedgehoghollow.co.uk, and click that crafty sales link. And if you're watching this after Thanksgiving, we update it regularly, at least once a week, with the latest coupon codes and sales and things going on, some of which are even exclusive to here at hedgehoghollow.com. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button or stamp it if you're a stamper, and I will see you again very soon. Happy stamping. Have a great Thanksgiving. Bye.